Hey there, welcome to another basics video. In this video I wanted to show you the three main types of friction hitches that climbers will use. And again, they'll sort of use these interchangeably between each other, but it's important to understand the different properties of each friction hitch as well as what one would be best used for and so forth. So, let's not waste any time. First hitch I'm going to talk about is the auto block, also known as the third hand or French prusik. It has a couple different names. I'm going to use my hollow block, not to be confused with auto block, in order to show this. This one's actually pretty simple. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap this around the rope and give it enough wraps for it to bite. There you go, 4 will be good. And then notice how I hold both ends together, and those are the ends I clip. And then that's it. If I pull on this carabiner, you'll see how it bites. This is the weakest of the three friction hitches that we're going to show. And it's the weakest because you can actually release it when it's under load. The cool part about that is it's very useful when rappelling, because this would be enough to stop me. If I have my belay device above, it would orient the brake strand in the brake position, but I can still release it under load. So if for whatever reason I need to sit on it, I can do so without being worried about being stuck there. So the next friction hitch I'm going to show you is called the prusik hitch. This hitch, you use this a lot in maybe crevasse rescue or any sort of hauling you need to do, something like a stronger hitch. People will also use this for rappelling actually. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the end of the rope, pass it through, pull it sort of tight, pass it through again, and then one more time. 3 wraps is usually a good amount to have with the prusik. You know this one is good because you have 4 strands captured by like a rainbow. You didn't think about it. Big advantage of this hitch is that it's multi-directional, fully multi-directional. The auto block is too, but this one is also stronger than the auto block. So you can pull it any way you want. It is stronger, not quite releasable under an intense load. So if I were to ascend up this rope, I would use this friction hitch, clip it to my harness, and then I could slide this up and put my full weight on it without fear that it's just going to slip down the rope. Keep in mind that if you do want to ascend a rope, you do have to back up friction hitches, because friction hitches are literally just friction. So you'd have to back that up with a clove hitch on your belay loop or something, but that's not what this video is about. So again, it's useful in a variety of circumstances. People will rappel with this, but you can't make as many mistakes because it is going to be hard to unlock. As well as you notice how you have extra material here, which may not be favorable if you are looking to rappel on this system. Last hitch I'm going to show you is the climb heist. Now this is the strongest of the 3 hitches. The way how I like to do this is I put maybe my thumb, the upper joint of my thumb out, and then I wrap down below it. 1, 2, 3, whoops. Something about that amount. Let's do one less. I'm going to put the larger end now through the upper end, and then I'm going to pull down. So there we go. And you notice how it's biting right now. The big thing with the climb heist is you have to make sure that this tongue right here doesn't go too far below the bottom strand. These ones are actually sort of folded over each other, so it's probably about the right height. But you always test these things anyway to make sure that they're actually biting before you use them. Now this is the strongest of the 3 hitches, and it's not releasable under load. I don't know anyone who uses this to rappel with, but it would take a bit of finagling to do it right. So it's mainly used for ascending ropes, or if you want to build a haul system, like a more extensive haul system, like a 5, 7, or 9 to 1. And it's mainly also used a lot in rescue situations. If you ever have to build a ratchet or a shelf in order to transfer the weight of a person, you usually use this hitch or the prusik. So those are the 3 hitches that I wanted to show you. Keep in mind, again, they're all interchangeable with each other, but some are better meant for certain uses than others. So it's really sort of, you have to experiment, find what system you like the most, and ask around and see what other people prefer. So other than that, happy trails, and make sure to practice all this stuff at home before you try it outside, and thanks for watching.